My name is Emily Lester, and I'm an American sommelier and the French wine correspondent for the Napa Valley Wine Academy. And right now, I'm standing in front of the Musée du Vin here in the Beaune Town Center. This is one of my favorite museums in all of France. It's full of historical information and artifacts, and I often spend hours here myself doing research. I thought it would be the perfect place to start our segment for the 2020 harvest. I want to bring you as close as possible to the grapes themselves. The decision of when to pick is by far one of the most important, and there's many factors that come into play. It all starts with picking grapes. Viniculture and winemaking are directly linked. The decision of when to harvest is by far one of the most important. Several components come into play: grape ripeness, health, weather, and the availability of resources. This decision is made more complicated by variable conditions like climate and weather. And standing in the intersection of all of these choices is a winemaker who must direct the traffic flow that will ultimately determine the final destination of the wine in the end. There is something called a ban too that exists in France. It is a prefectural decree that grants permission to begin harvesting. Ban refers to lifting the ban on the harvest. The Wine Museum in Beaune has old archives framed on the walls with fascinating information relating to this piece of history that can be traced back to feudalism. In the present, the ban is connected to the National Institute of Origin and Quality that operate alongside each AOC. Today, there are numerous techniques available for professionals in making the decision to harvest, including sophisticated laboratory testing. But the oldest is to just taste the grape. You can gauge the sugar and thus the alcohol level. This traditional technique is still very much practiced today.